they say, third time's the charm. Welcome to day number 23 of your Power Yoga, Power Breathwork Challenge. Today is a Power Yoga day. So come on and join me over onto your mat, toes together, knees wide in your child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths in through the nose. And then on the exhale, giving yourself permission just to let go and have a little cleanse. And as you're breathing in, notice your ribs move out to the sides, and maybe you notice your shoulder blades separate as well. And as you exhale, you let your ribs knit together gently and the shoulders magnetize inwards. So the inhale is like an inflation of your whole torso, and the exhale is it coming all the way back together. And maybe when you're breathing in, as your ribs open, you can gently squeeze your belly button in. And on the exhale, you just let go and let the ribs and the shoulders come back in. And doing this one more time. Hold at the top, maybe squeeze the belly button in just to start to really activate these pelvic floor muscles. And as you see back, see if you can exhale through your nose. Come into your hands and knees. Tucking the toes, sticking your hips up in the sky, and then just gently rocking side to side. So I'm a bit tongue-tied tonight filming this. It's been an interesting day. Pedaling your feet. I took myself, they call it an artist state when you go out on your own for the day. And almost like you're kind of dating yourself. I got it from the book The Artist's Way though. Wiggling the hips, and then just look at the hands, bend the knees and step the right foot outside the right hand, the left outside the left. Come into Yogi Malasana, Yogi Squat. So turn your toes out, heels in, and just rocking side to side. And the Museum of Home came up on one of my searches yesterday for something totally unrelated. Place your right hand on the floor, left arm up. And I was like, what's that? And it was probably one of the coolest museums I've ever been to today. So if you haven't been to the Museum of Home in England, it used to be known as the Jeffreys Museum, they were saying. Change sides, breathing in, reaching up. So yeah, I just find that when I take myself out for a random day, it helps me raise my vibration. Hands to floor, toes turn in, heels turn out, and just taking a little fold, little sway. And the book suggested, when I was doing the book The Artist's Way, to try and do an artist date once a week, slowly standing up. And if I'm honest, it maybe happens once every couple of months, but it's there, the intention is there, hands down to prayer, so feet together. And just setting that intention to shift any energy you're ready to release, and call in any energy that you are wanting to embody. So today my focus was bringing some joy into my body, and that's why again I took myself out for the day. So what is it maybe that you feel like you could utilize for today, this week, this month, whatever chapter you're at in your life? Maybe you're going through something, you're like, oh, I need a bit more confidence or courage. Just call in that energy in to help you raise your vibration so that you can step into your power. And if you're generally feeling super abundant, send that energy, if you feel called to someone maybe that needs a little bit of energy. So if your cup is overflowing, always feel free to gift or send if you're open to and sharing. Sweeping the arms up to the sky, bringing the hands into a prayer, coming all the way down to the mat, taking a forward fold, halfway lift, bring your hands up or below the knees. Stepping back, right then left back to plank, chest to floor. Untuck toes, lift up the chest, cobra, lower back down, pushing up to plank, draw the elbows in, downward dog, have a little pedal, right leg lifts up to sky, open the hip, right knee stacks on top of left, push the arms away, exhale, right knee to right elbow, tap it to your forehead if you can, tuck the chin in, and then take it to your left, see if you can touch it. Kick it up for three-legged dog as you breathe in. And then look at the hands as you step the right foot to the front. If it doesn't get there, pick it up and put it there. Fingertips on the floor, and then lift up your left leg. Bend your left knee and gently lift your left knee up like you're weeing up a lamppost. And you can stay here, or you can maybe put your right hand on your hip, or perhaps you see if you can get your right fingers to touch your foot. It doesn't need to grab it, just see if you can find it first of all. It's always a bit of a game. And then fingertips come down, step the toes back, give me a press up. These are optional. take a downward dog. Left leg lifts up to hip, stack the left hip on top of the right, press the right leg away into the floor, lift knee to left elbow, to forehead, to right. So like to me, to you. Inhale, three-legged dog, step in the left foot to the front. Take a big breath in, lift up the right leg, bend the right knee and point it over towards the right toes. Take a breath in. See if you can put your left hand on your hip. Maybe you can touch your foot. It's hard. I've got the shadow here as well, so I can't even work. There it is. Breathing in. Step the toes all the way back. Tricep press up. 2 press ups, knees or toes. Ooh, my triceps. I did them yesterday. Ooh, downward dog. Right leg up, open the hip. Right knee to right elbow. Breathe out to forehead. Maybe you give it a kiss. To left elbow. Right leg up to sky. Step the right foot to the front. Inhale onto those fingertips. Bend the left knee and point the left toes over towards the right. Pee up the lamppost. Bring the right hand to the hip, or maybe this time you grab the heel of the foot, or perhaps you can walk your fingertips to your toes. If you've got your toes, kick the foot back and just breathe in and find a balance. Some of you might be able to float your left hand off the floor. I'm not quite ready to do that yet. It takes sometimes a little bit of the muscle fibers to switch on. Release the toes back at the mat. Fingertips to floor. Take a breath in and stand up to high lunge. So you're really bending your right knee. Hands in a prayer above your head. Bend your left knee and see if you can float it 1 inch off the floor. Rise up. Do one more. And then take a press up. Downward dog. Left leg rises up. Open the left hip. Stack it on top of the right. Push the arms away from the front of the mat. Exhale through the nose. Tap the left elbow. The forehead. The right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog up to the sky. Placing or stepping the left foot to the front. Right leg lifts up. Bend the right knee. Point the right toes over towards the left side. Pee up the lamppost. Bring the left hand either to hip, or maybe you grab the heel, or perhaps you walk your fingertips down to your toes. If you've got the toes, you can push the top of the foot into the hand, and you might be able to float or find a bit of ease, maybe trying to attempt to lift the right fingers off the floor. And then release the foot, bring the left hand down, right toes on the mat. Before you stand up, check you're not on a tightrope though, so the right foot's to the side. Now rise up if you feel ready. Bend the left knee, arms above your head, and lunge down, tap or hover over the floor. One more time, really push your back heel forwards and draw your shoulder blades together. Push up. Downward dog. Right leg up, open the hip, inhale. Right knee to right elbow, to forehead, to left, to sky. Breath in. Exhale, right foot to the front. Float the left foot off. Bend the left knee. We're getting a little bit quicker here. Point the left toes over towards the right. Grab the heel of the foot or the toes. Now, if you've got the toes or the foot, really pull it back so you feel a stretch in the right shoulder. See if you can float your left fingers off the floor. Breathe. Keep kicking the foot into the hand. And see if you can put your left hand on your forehead. See if you can just touch it. Breathe. If you've got it, see if you can keep your hand on the forehead and start to stand up holding the foot. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. What a challenge. Breathe. Step the left toes back. Reach the arms above the head. Inhale. Well done. That was hard. 2 lunges, arms above your head. And then we're going to step back to downward dog. Left foot up. Open the hip. Stack it. Exhale, left knee, left elbow, forehead, right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left foot to the front. Right leg floats up. Bend the right knee. Lift the hip. Like you're weighing up that lamppost. Take hold of the left heel or the foot. Kick the foot into the hand. Whoop, keep breathing. I nearly fell over there. You are going to wobble possibly. Floating the fingers off the floor. Option to bring the right hand to your forehead and keep kicking the foot into the shoulder. That's the trick. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking. Fingertips to forehead, breathing in. Step the right toes back, arms up, high lunge. 2 lunges. 2 push-ups, 1 chaturanga, up dog or cobra, and then go back to child's pose. Well done, well done, well done. Just take a breath. We will probably flow a little bit more with that one and play with it in the next day or so. But well done, and I will see you on the mat for power breathwork tomorrow. You can hear how breath I am. Give that another couple of goes, baby, if you feel like you are ready to flow with it, and let me know how you got on. Namaste.